guys, welcome back to my new video, and today I would like to discuss with you the difference between Greek and Russian culture. When I made a video like this about difference of American and Russian mentality, you really like it, so I was thinking it can be very interesting to discuss this with Greek. And for that I invited you, my best friend, to join me for that. Guys, this is Emma. You might have seen her many times in my videos. It's my best friend from Greece. And I was thinking it will be super interesting to discuss this because she also been in Russia and she has something to tell you.
Okay, hi!
Emma, you visited me in Russia for New Year's around 2 years ago. What was the first cultural difference that you faced there?
Something that made me really surprised about the Russians is that they are giving you presents all the time. I mean, I visited here in Moscow and I stayed in her family's apartment all together, and she gave me a present. Her mom gave me a present. Her grandfather gave me a present. Her mom again. I'm like, really? You do that too in Russia? Also in Greece, we are open like people, and we want to please the people that they are coming in our house. And also they are always giving presents. So when she also came in Greece to visit me and live in my apartment, she gave me every time she was giving me something, and that got me really surprised about Russian. I wasn't expecting them because they know that there is like a rumor that Russians are cold, which I don't agree at all.
Good, you see? No, it's not true. We are not cold.
Yes, because they are saying that they don't smile, they are rude, which I don't agree at all. It's like she does. That's why you can say a rude Russian girl.
This is exactly what I was telling you, that it's important to break the ice with the Russians, and after that in their home everything will be amazing. So trust me on that. Emma, just prove yourself. Moreover, Emma, as I remember that everybody in Russian, when I was telling, oh, my Greek friend came, everybody gave us the best table, like give us some spot to the places that was already fully booked. Like everybody was nice, especially to foreigners.
That's true. And even, for example, I have an example. I remember last minute we decided that we want to go to see alpacas in my last day, one day before of the one that we wanted to visit. She called. She said that we want to book a place. There was no space for us, of course, last minute. And then she said, oh, my Greek friends came in Moscow, New Year's Eve. And like, okay, give me a second. Close the phone, call back again. It's like, we got you to sit. You can come. And I was like, oh my God, really? Everybody want to make me feel good.
So Emma, are Russians rude for you?
Of course you are, especially you, just a rude Russian girl. I'm joking. She's not at all, and not the other people. Also Russians, they are not rude, and I felt that also when I was in Moscow. And no, I wouldn't say. No,
that's the thing. I've been in Greece for like 4 times actually already, and every time everybody was super nice to me, and not, you know, too much nice, not very so much smiley, like naturally one. And like really I love Greek people with all my heart. I even can't express this. Your family is like the best one. You also, like everybody I'm meeting, super kind people, and you're more smiling though, but
I also have the same feeling with your family too.
Yeah.
The Russians that they are saying that they are cold, not at all.
Yeah, exactly. Breaking the ice. You don't need to break the ice with Greeks though, in my opinion. Emma, when you're coming to Greece, actually everybody speaks English quite well. In Russia, the situation is opposite, especially in Russia in general, but in Moscow, there are people that spoke English, but in general not much.
True.
How did you feel about this?
I don't have a problem. For example, when I came in Russia, most of the people, they weren't speaking English. They were trying to understand what I want to say. Okay, I was lucky I had her, so she was translating it. But it's true that there are many people, Russians, they don't speak in English, and I wasn't expecting that.
But like, did you feel that in Russia, even though they didn't speak English, they try to understand?
Of course, yes.
So they try to do their best, right?
Even if they were not trying, they were waiting for you with patience to translate me.
Okay. When I was coming to Greece, like all these times, I also noticed a difference that family business is very famous here. And in Russia, it's absolutely opposite, because here we're saying in Russia that the worst thing is to do businesses with family members and with your friends. So
Yeah.
it's like you mustn't do it here. Greece, the situation is different. Many places like restaurants, hotels, cafes, shops, everything. It's mostly family
Yeah,
business.
that's true.
What do you think about? Like, isn't here in Greece also they saying like it's not so good to make business with family?
Yeah, there are many people that they are choosing to start their business with their family because, you know, when you start something by your own, you want someone to trust. And you are not afraid that they will do something bad for your business. They will still feel that pain.
Yeah,
Let's say you
okay.
got me, I think. But that's the one way. I can understand why they are choosing that. There is also the other one. What if they start arguing, they have problems, then the business go bad too. So I can understand why also Russians they don't choose to make business with
true.
family. Still, there are many in Greece that they do. I don't think I will try actually because I have seen that in the past. But yeah, did I answer your question?
Yeah, you did. Thanks
Good,
so
thank
much. Since we already start talking about family, I think it's also really interesting to mention weddings because, guys, to be honest, few days ago she told me how many guests they have on the weddings. I have had my mouth open for 10 minutes because I was shocked. So Emma, what's the usual number of guests on the weddings?
So, I can answer you in, I don't know exactly the number in Greece. I can tell you in Crete, which is a little bit different about the weddings and the baptism too.
Okay.
Approximately, mostly in the past, some people also here, you can go in a wedding with 2,000 people.
2,000 guests on the weddings. I repeat if you didn't understand. 2,000. I'm shocked. Like, how is it even possible?
Yes, but that's in Crete. In Greece, it's in the rest of the parts, it's not the same. There are less. Maybe 500, like that, guests for wedding. We have a lot of guests in weddings. You can go in a wedding with like 1,000 or two. Let's make more 1,000. And now with COVID, they're getting less because of the situation. This situation in Crete with the rest of the parts of Greece, they are different.
A few years ago, I was in my cousin wedding. There was like 40 people from two sides, and it was quite already normal. Like usually in Russia, let's say Moscow and like big cities and so on, it's like maybe, I don't know, 30, 50 people. 60, like it's already like too much. What I also found interesting that usually in Greece you don't get married that fast. You usually like live for years with your partner, and only when you are pregnant or you're ready to have kids you're getting married. In Russia it's different actually. Like usually in 1, 2, 3 years you get married already, no matter if you want kids right now or no.
No, that was also in the past. They were getting married young, really young. After they were finished school, they were getting married. This still happens in some of the villages, but it's not like that common anymore. For example, usually they're getting married at 30, from 27 and up,
Okay.
and having family.
Personal example with Emma, she is dating for like 7.5 years, and I'm saying when I wanna visit Greek wedding, I really want to see it, and she's like, wait longer. You should wait much longer, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I think that's how we start talking about the weddings.
By the way, one thing that I just remembered recently, last year when I was visiting Emma, we wanted to visit one beautiful place in one village, and her father was afraid to let us go to this village because they have still have a saying, please correct me if I'm wrong, that if a guy will will steal you, you have to marry him. What does this?
That was something in the past. Still, there are some villages, they have this kind of mind, like getting married really young after school. Yeah, that was in the past. Like if a guy was stealing a girl, then they should get married with her, even if she didn't want it. And my dad, he was quite afraid because it was a famous village. When he told me, I started laughing. Of course, we have been there.
Yeah.
My mom also started laughing. It's not anymore. Not that common.
Yeah. In Russia we have this, I know that in the Caucasus area and also in the Altai area, like close to Mongolia, we have this. not in Moscow. And I was shocked when I heard this from Greece, from like European Union. You have this like now.
This village that we wanted to go, it's really close on the top of the mountain, so it's not that close to the city. Especially this kind of thoughts, they have them more up, not close to many people, tourists.
Okay, gotcha.
With tourists, like your minds are getting
More open.
yeah.
And the last two things that we wanted to share with you about our cultural differences is that what we found is that Greek people are more physically open, like to show their physical emotions. In Russia, it's like hugging, like shaking hands, like that. Yeah. In Greece, like you see that people hugging, people kissing each other, like much more open than in Russia.
It was much more before COVID.
Yeah, obviously.
Now people started like getting afraid and changing this with all this social distancing. But yes, in the past you could see it a lot. Even if you were just going to a restaurant, have a lunch, maybe if you're just chatting a little bit with the people that they are working or they own the place, family business,
Yeah.
you say, probably they will just hug you for a goodbye if you come again. Yeah, we have this like culture, I think, where a lot of open. Maybe it's because about the weather, the sun. It makes us more smiley and happy.
Yeah, perhaps so.
As the winter in the Russia, it's cold, so you don't want to smile. Yeah, it's true.
And the last thing that I will also wanted to share with you is that actually what I found myself is that, you know, in America, for example, when you are meeting with your old friends and he's asking, oh, your neighbors, for example, and they're asking, how are you? You just say, as a politeness, yeah, everything is good, how are you? And that's it. It's not like real showing up. In Russia, it's different. When somebody is asking, how are you? You probably tell so. Of course, if not the stranger, but like a person you knew in the past, for example, your ex-colleague or a friend from school will tell you, will probably say something. I mean, not just okay, but share what happened to your life, good or bad, like share something. I also found this in Greece, like it's more or less the same, isn't it?
Yeah. If it's someone that we are not that close, we will discuss. We might don't say that our life is ruined, but we won't gonna say that everything's great.
You also told that accidentally you met on the pharmacy your friend from school, and you still discuss some life, like
Yes,
honestly
I
sharing.
didn't saw something like now it's more personal because we are not that close anymore. But I told some things. He told me also some things.
So what I found very interesting about Greeks and Russian, we are more honest about sharing our feelings also, I would say, and telling what we think, not with some Western countries, for example. This is already the end of my video. Let's say thank you, Emma, in the comments for sharing her life in Greece. I'm sure you found this very interesting, and babe, thank you so much for joining my video.
Every time.
Guys, I just wanted to know that we just shared our impressions that she's from Crete. The station on another island can be different. It's just her feelings, her thoughts. Not all Greeks are the same, so maybe other people will feel different. Same for me, I'm from Moscow. Russia is huge, it's very different, so for sure in other parts of Russia can be on the other way, but I just share my emotions and my thoughts, so I hope you found it very interesting. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to push the like button, subscribe to my channel. I also will be very happy if you consider supporting me on Patreon, and I'm gonna see you next week. Bye bye. Emma, thank you so much.
You're welcome.